Did you know research has proven that everyday conversations are made of 200 to 1,000 words? To speak perfect English every day, you just need to know the correct pronunciation of those 200 to 1,000 words. Welcome to my channel, guys. Let's get to the video, and please don't forget to subscribe. Our first word today is as. A-S-S. It's called gibi in Turkish, mislo in Arabic. In Hindi, it's called jesa. In Pakistani, jesa ki. In Portuguese, it's called como. And in Spanish, it's called como. In English, we just call it as. But is that the pronunciation of this word when we use it in a sentence? Let's find out. His face got angrier as he thought about it. His face got angrier as he thought about it. As. It's not as. His face got angrier as he thought about it. As. Did you get it? Let's look at one more example. As far as I'm concerned, this isn't gonna work. As far as I'm concerned, this isn't gonna work. As. I'm as tall as my dad. I'm as tall as my dad. As. I'm as tall as my dad. As. She looked around as she walked into my house. She looked around as she walked into my house. As. I'm as hungry as a dinosaur. I'm as hungry as a dinosaur. As. Not as. I'm as hungry as a dinosaur. Are you? The next common word in English, I. Now in Turkish it's called ben. In Arabic, ana. In Hindi it's called me. In Pakistani or Urdu it's called me. In Portuguese it's called you. And in Spanish, yo. In English, we just call it I. But is this how it sounds when you use it in a sentence? Let's find out. I can see you want to talk to me. I can see. I. Squeezed. I can see you want to talk to me. Let's talk then. I can help you with that. I. Squeeze together. I can help you with that. I don't know. Who would do a thing like that? I don't know. I. Not I. Squeeze to. I don't know. Who would do that? I. Let's look at the word his. Yeah? In Turkish it's called onun. In Arabic it's called lehu. In Hindi, uske or uski, depending on the sex of the person you're talking about. In Pakistani or Urdu, uska. In Portuguese it's called siu. And in Spanish, simply su. In English, his. Let's see how does it sound in a sentence. That's his car. Yeah, that's his car. His. His name's not on the list. His name's not on the list. His name's not on the list. His name's Patrick. His name's Patrick. His. That's his car. That's his house. His name's not on the list. His. His dream didn't come true, but he stuck to his job. Every time when he comes in, he removes his hat. His. Repeat after me. His. The next common word in English is that. Repeat after me. That. that. Now in Turkish it's called o. In Arabic it's called delika. In Hindi it's called us. In Pakistani it's called vo. In Portuguese it's called naquela or naquele, depending on the sex of the person you're talking to. Are you talking to a man or a woman? And in Spanish it's called esa or ese, depending again on the sex of the person. In English it's just called that. Let's see how does this sound in a sentence. That was the best gift possible. That was the best gift possible. That. That's the best idea ever. That's the best idea ever. That's not my name. That's not my name. That is his car. That is his car. That's not how you talk to somebody. That. That. Please repeat after me. That. That's not my name, but you said it correct. That. The next common English word is he. Repeat after me. He. He. Now in Turkish it's called o. In Arabic, hua. In Hindi and Pakistani, that is Urdu, it's vo or vaha. And in Portuguese it's ele. In Spanish it's el. In English it's he. Let's find out how does this sound when you put this in a sentence. I don't know what is he up to. I don't know what is he up to. He. He's always been an important part of my life. He's always been an important part of my life. He's from California. He's from California. Is he here? Is he here? He? Is he here? He doesn't lie. He seems young. He seems rich. He. He. Repeat after me. He. Our next English word is was. In Turkish it's called vaz. In Arabic it's called can. In Hindi and Pakistani, that is Urdu, it's called tha. And in Portuguese it's called foi. In Spanish it's called estaba. In English it's just called was. Let's see how does this sound when you put it in a sentence. I was tired. I was alone. I was brave. Was. I was tired. I was alone. I was brave. Was. Was. She was cooking when you called. Was. Was. She was cooking when you called. At the time of the explosion, I was listening to music. I was listening to music. Was he there at that time? Was he there at that time? Was he there at that time? What time was it? What time was it? The next English word is for. For. In Turkish, it's called için. In Arabic, it's called ilinala. In Hindi, keliye. In Pakistani or Urdu, keliye as well. In Portuguese, it's called para. And in Spanish, it's called por. In English, we call it for. Let's see how does it sound when we use it in a sentence. I waited at the station for an hour. For an hour. For. Repeat after me. I waited at the station for an hour. Are you ready for the trip? Are you ready for the trip? For. Are you ready for the trip? He's worked with us for almost a year now. For. These flowers are for you. For you. Repeat after me. These flowers are for you. She's worked almost for a year with us. She's worked almost for a year with us. For. Who's that for? I'm here for you, whatever you need. I'm here for you, whatever you need. For. Repeat after me. For. For. Good job. The next word is on. In Turkish, it's called üzerinde. In Arabic, it's called ala. In Hindi, it's called per. In Pakistani or Urdu as well, is called per. In Portuguese, it's called im, and in Spanish, it's called en. In English, we call it on. Let's see how does it sound when we use it in a sentence. Put your hat on. I'm on a diet. You can count on me. On. On. Repeat after me. On. I depend on you. What's going on? Turn on the radio. Turn on the radio. On. On. Turn on. On. Turn on the radio. What's going on? What's going on? On. On. Repeat after me. Good job. I worked on a farm. I worked on a farm. On. Don't climb on this. Don't climb on this. Are you on Facebook? Are you on Facebook? On. Are you on Facebook? On. Can I rely on you? Can I rely on you? On. On. Repeat after me. On. The next word is are. Are. In Turkish, it's called array. In Arabic, it's called hal. In Hindi, it's called kar rahe hai, and it's called hai in Pakistani or Urdu. In Portuguese, it's called esto, and in Spanish, it's called sun. In English, we call it are. Let's see how does this sound when we put it in a sentence. Are you disappointed with me? Are you disappointed with me? Are. Are you coming? Are you coming? Where are you? Where are you? Are. Repeat after me. Are. Where are you? Are you excited? Are you kidding? Are you serious? Are. Are. Are you excited? Are you serious? Are you real? Are. Are. Are you lost? Are you tired? Are you late? Are you late? Are. Are you lost? Are you tired? Are. Are. Repeat after me. With. In Turkish, it's called ile. In Arabic, it's called ma. In Hindi, it's called sat me. In Urdu or Pakistani, it's called ke sat. In Portuguese, it's called com, and in Spanish, it's called con. In English, we call it with. Let's see how does it sound in a sentence. She trembled with fear. She trembled with fear when she heard the ghost ask her to play with it. When she heard the ghost ask her to play with it. With. I think I'm in love with her. I think I'm in love with her. With. With. Please repeat after me. I agree with you. I agree with you. With. Come with us. Come with us. With. Stay with us. Stay with us. Stay with us. With. She doesn't live with him. She doesn't live with him. He was covered in sweat when she killed him with a knife. She killed him with a knife. With. She killed him with a knife. This is our secret. Don't share it with anyone. With anyone. With anyone. This is our secret. Don't share it with anyone. I'm not concerned with this. I'm not concerned with this. With. Please repeat after me. With. I'm not concerned with this. The word they. They. The Turkish call it onar. The Arabs call it hum. In Hindi, it's called ve. In Urdu or Pakistani, it's called wo. In Portuguese, it's called elas. In Spanish, it's called ellas or ellos, depending on the sex of the person you're talking to. In English, we just call it they. Let's see how does it sound in a sentence. They're coming. They're coming. They're late again. They're late again. I think they will come tomorrow. I think they will come tomorrow. They like chocolate. They hate dogs. They're not happy with their boss. They're not happy with their boss. They're not happy with their boss. They can see us. Oh my God, seriously? They can see us.